but one game that we'll be featuring is the one at Vicarage Road as Everton visit Watford. Under pressure, Marco Silva returning to his former club. Now, a lot of fans have had their say on social media about the pressure that Marco Silva is under. This is a toffee rapper who said pressure mounting on Marco Silva. For his sake, we need to win. For our sake, we need to win. And for the players' sake, we all need a big win today. Well, let's hear from Everton fan Sarah Halpin, who joins us now. Hey, Sarah. Now, Marco Silva clearly wants to change the philosophy at Everton, wants to change the style of play of the previous manager. So, realistically, how much time will the fans give Marco Silva to make those changes?
It's a tricky one, because we said all along we knew it was going to be, a project, and we've got to really give him at least a season. I think the issue that we're having at the moment as fans is you look back at his record at Watford, you look back at his record at Hull. The defending from set pieces just doesn't work. We're conceding set pieces almost every game, It's getting to the point now where we concede a free kick or a corner, and you feel like we may as well have conceded a penalty. So although there are, hints of nice football at times and attractive football, at the moment it's being undone by the poor defensive work, and that is something that certainly has to change, and fast. And that is what's mounting the pressure seriously on Marco Silva at the moment.
Yeah, as you mentioned, Sarah, they've conceded the most goals from set pieces this season, with 13, which is so frustrating to watch. But in terms of the money that Everton have spent over the last few years, invested very heavily in the market, but only 9th in the Premier League table. Is it those inconsistencies and the fact that this team are underperforming that's putting even more pressure on Marco Silva, or do you think he's actually out of his depth?
I don't know. If I'm to be completely honest with you, I didn't want Marco Silva as manager in the first place, but, we get behind whoever's coming. But he's such a huge task on his hands, because you look at the players we've got in there, and as you rightly said, we've spent an enormous amount of money. Players such as Baby Klassen, 30 million, Yannick Bolasie, 30 million, neither of which, barely kicked a ball for Everton. So at the moment, we've got players left over from 4 different managers, and that gives Marco the very difficult task of having to gel everybody, having to get everyone to perform as a team. And at times it happens, but so inconsistently, and it seems like with this team and with Marco Silva, when the chips are down, the heads drop of the players, and no one wants to fight, nobody wants to play for him. And those are really concerning things. But, it's always going to be a massive task. But I just want to see a little bit more grit and determination, and sometimes a bit more passion from the manager.
OK, Sarah, thanks for joining us. So, Robbie, clearly a frustrating time for the Everton fans.